Hello. Good evening, everyone. I'm going to wait about one more minute to see who all comes before we start. All right. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our Gifted Curriculum Night. I'm happy to have you all here. And I just wanted to go over basically what is new happening here at Mountain Shadows with Gifted, and just refresh you on what will be happening. First of all, we have our principal, Dr. Gilbert, is with us. So Dr. Gilbert, if you want to say something, feel free before we get started.
I just want to say hello and thanks for being here, everybody. So we love Mrs. McKinley, so it's going to be a great year. Yeah. Thanks for being here.
All right. Thank you, Dr. Gilbert. All right. I am going to go ahead and begin our presentation. So I'll share my screen with you all as we get going here. So bear with me. All right. So just to talk a little bit about our program here at Mountain Shadows. Our gifted services that we do offer is for grades 1st through 3rd grade. And in that grade level, we do have cluster classes, which we began last year. We started that with our cluster classes. And what does that mean? Cluster class means that our gifted kiddos in that specific grade level are in a classroom together with a teacher that is being supported by myself, the gifted specialist, and they are being provided differentiated lessons as needed. And so I work with that particular teacher to make sure that the child is being challenged and working at the level that is appropriate for them. So that is what a gifted cluster classroom is, in case you were wondering. We also offer at those grade levels, 1st through 3rd, what we consider a Spark classroom for gifted. So they come to me and it's during their win-win time, which is the time that they are working on skills that they need for reading and or math. So they are coming to me during that time so that they can receive enrichment at an accelerated level for them that's appropriate for them. In grades 4 through 6, we also offer the gifted cluster classroom. And again, same thing. I am supporting those teachers, working with them, going into the classroom and supporting them as needed. And that is where the help for the differentiated lessons occur also. New to us here at Mountain Shadows is what we consider a walk-up math program. Now, what is a walk-up math program? Well, with that, the kiddos are going to the next grade level. How do we decide that? We decided based upon their their COGAT score and how they placed into gifted if they qualified for math. We look at that. We also gave them at the end of last year in May, last school year, we gave them what you consider a placement test. And it was at the grade level in which they would be going to. So for instance, our fourth graders were in third grade last year. So they took the fourth grade placement test to see how they were with those skills going into fourth grade. So we used that. And we also looked at their state scores, their state test scores. We looked at that. And majority of our kids did very well. And so we felt as though looking at that big picture and all of those parameters, that those kiddos could handle moving up to the next grade level. So that is something that is new to us here at Mountain Shadows. We are doing it with our grades 4 through 6. And so far the kiddos are enjoying it. Some of them are like, why am I going to the next grade level? Because it is challenging them. And so it's a little hard, which is good. That's fine. That's what we want. We don't want them sitting in the classroom and just skating by. We want to challenge them, take them to the next level. So that is what we're doing. At the end of first quarter here, we will review just to make sure everyone is on track. I am staying in contact and working with those teachers that have the kiddos that come to them to make sure. And then when they come to me also during that Spark enrichment time, we are doing some math in there too. And we'll talk about that here in a moment. So they're getting like double dosed on all of it, just so that we can catch those gaps that they may have for their current grade level. So, but that is new, and I hope they're talking to you, the parents, about it, and that they're excited, and you also are excited for that opportunity for your kiddos. So in addition to the walk-up math for our grades 4 through 6, they too also have the SAGE reading and math Spark enrichment. So again, that also occurs during the win-win time, which is again, when they are working on building those skills that's needed. So your kiddos are coming to me and we're being enriched and doing different activities for that, for math and reading. My mission as the gifted teacher here at Mountain Shadows is to provide a classroom environment for creativity, support, and caring between yourself, the parent, your child, the students, and myself, the teacher. I want all my students to take learning risks and develop a strong self-esteem. I promote a positive growth mindset with emphasis on the word yet. Now, this key 3-letter word, yet. And some of them may have came home. I hope they've came home and talked about it, because we spent the first week and a half talking about growth mindset, changing that mindset in how they are thinking. Yes, they are gifted kiddos, but guess what? You know your kids too, as far as they don't like to fail. And so when they hit those roadblocks of failure, they break down. And so I see it all the time. So our word is yet. I don't get it yet, or I haven't gotten there yet. And so we are using that in all of our classes, 1st through 6th. And we've looked at videos. Even a 6th grade student shared a video with me that was a rap. And so the kids, they enjoyed that. But I encourage you as the parents to also give your child that mindset of it's okay if you don't understand it, because that's what we're doing. We're learning and we will get better. So we haven't accomplished it yet, but you will get there. So that is the mindset that we have in this classroom and that I'm promoting. And I hope that you at home will also encourage that. Our curriculum that we will be using is based on, it's actually a new curriculum that we have here for the district. It's Jacob's Ladder, which is a gifted reading program. It's a great program and it was adopted. And so we're using that with all of our classes. We have the junior grade book, Socratic Study, which is something that has been around, and it just allows the kids to have good discussion about stories and different types of text. For our math, it's Eureka Math, which is used in their general education classrooms. And for our sixth graders, illustrative math. And so that's what we have for that. And so I support that in my classroom when they come in. We also will do technology projects and presentations. The kids enjoy that. I'm trying to, a lot of times, some of them, we did a personality assessment for ourselves. And majority of our kids are introverts, believe it or not. And so getting them to enjoy or want to be able to get up in front of the class and speak or present, that is something that I am big on, and just getting that comfort level for them, because as they progress through the grades and go on to middle school and high school, they have to have those skills and be ready for that. So I promote it through our projects and presentations here in the gifted classroom. All of our work is done based upon the Arizona standards, the college and career readiness standards. So it is based upon that. Also, what I use in the class to reinforce and enrich their skills, Read Theory, which is an online program that the students use, and it's different text that they get, and they take little quizzes, comprehension quizzes, and it's at their level. And so their goal is to get 80% or higher so that they can increase with their level in that. So Read Theory, it's a great program. We've already had a contest with it to see who has read the most and also the high scores. Zearn is a math program that we are also utilizing, an online math program. And it actually is in collaboration with their regular math curriculum. And it's just giving them additional practice with those skills. And I have it set for them. So for instance, if your kiddo is a fifth grader going to sixth grade math, for Zearn, they're getting fifth grade. So we're catching those gaps that may occur so that we're spiraling all back around just to help them be successful overall. So those are two programs that you may hear the kiddos talking about: Read Theory for reading to enforce their reading skills and comprehension, and Zearn for their math skills. Then moving forward, I want to go into our upcoming events. Oh, sorry, grading guidelines. So sixth graders come to me for math. And so with that, I just wanted to show real quick, in case I do have some sixth grade parents there, we're following the state standards and Common Core standards with this, and our grading is appropriate and going right along with what our district is doing. A is right there, 90 through 100. And we also, no grades are less than 50%. So again, it's all consistent with what our school is doing within the district for that. For me, retakes are limited when it comes to assessments. And the reason I limit them, yes, we'll have them, but they will have to work for those retakes. And the reason being, I want them to be prepared for it the first time out. A lot of times I see that, oh, they just breeze through and they don't try on that first time. I want them to do their very best that first time. So if they have the mentality, oh, I can just retake, then they're not going to do well. So I try to encourage them, let's do our very best the first time out. And so that is something that I encourage, and I hope you at home also will encourage that. There's no extra credit. Again, I only give the grade for the 6th grade math. When they come to me in the other grades for enrichment, it's just that, it's enrichment. And I'm supporting and working with their homeroom teacher. So they don't get a grade from me for anything else, but just 6th grade math, just so you're all aware. Behavior expectations in the SAGE classroom is we are expecting that the students are following our Leader in Me 7 habits at all times. One thing I do tell our SAGE kiddos is that you are the leaders of Mountain Shadows. And that is what I expect from them at all times, is that when they are not in here and they're on campus and they're in their homeroom classrooms, is that they are displaying those leadership skills because the other kiddos are looking up to them. And so I expect them to follow that and be leaders at all times. Also, part of our behavior expectations is not cause problems or distractions for themselves or others. Let me know if there's anything going on so that we can squash it and get it taken care of. And just overall be prepared for class when you come. Consequences, I follow the Mountain Shadows discipline protocol for that. If a student is having a hard day, we might say, go back to your homeroom, we'll try it again tomorrow. And so that's pretty much as far as discipline that happens in here, because generally for the most part, the kids, they're here, they're ready to learn, and we're ready to go and have fun. Rewards, I like to give out the Coyote Cash. With that, sometimes I give out other little prizes, but I most definitely like to award the kiddos with the Coyote Cash when they are standing out and doing great things. And now I believe my computer is going slow. Communication. I encourage all of you to go to our website. It is updated as things occur. It has all information that you need to know about what's going on with Gifted here at Mountain Shadows. And also there's a link to the district Gifted website for that. If you have questions or concerns, please feel free to email me. I will respond within 24 hours, and in most cases it's before that. So please email me with that. If you need to phone me, my phone number is here, 623, lights just went out, 623-445-4373. That's here, that is my phone number. But email is probably the best bet for that. And upcoming events. These are things that are geared for you as the parents, as Gifted parents. One thing here, this is on Wednesday, and this is going to be for 6 sessions. It begins September 14th through November 16th, and it's the SANG Model Parent Group. I am a certified SANG facilitator, and it is a great program in which you just sit with other gifted parents and you are able to share and get maybe some strategies for working with your gifted child, and just know that you have support from other parents. So it's a great group. And this will be going on at Norterra Canyon, and it's on Wednesdays, 6 to 7:30, and it costs $99, and that includes the book. And also the facilitator for that one, in case you weren't aware, we do have a new gifted manager for the district, Dr. Amy Sullett. But Adam Lanningham was the coordinator previous to that, and he will be doing this parent group there at Norterra Canyon. So if you are available for that, that is something that I would encourage that you can share and get strategies for working with your child. Also, September 17th, the Arizona Association of Gifted and Talented is having their annual Parent Institute, and it will be in Tempe this year, but they will also offer a virtual model, and that costs $55. Unfortunately, yes, everything costs. And a free one will be in November 15th, and that is through Deer Valley. And Dr. Sullett will be doing this one, and it is a gifted parents seminar, and that will be at Las Brisas School from 6 to 7 on that date. And all of this information is also on the website. So I just wanted to get you all updated so that you know what's going on and what's available to you as parents of gifted children. And so on that note, I will open it up for questions. If anyone has any questions, feel free to go off of your mute. And if you're not comfortable asking a question right now and then in this environment, again, feel free to email me and I will be happy to get back to you with information. And I'm going to try to get my light on, so don't think I'm doing a dance here. It doesn't want to come on.
I have a question.
Yes.
So my daughter is a 5th grader, and she was in, if I understand this correctly, she was in 4th grade Sage Math last year, and she's now doing walk up to 6th grade math.
Correct.
She's struggling a little bit with walk up to 6th, and I was wondering if there was, like, how much of a difference in curriculum is there between 4th grade Sage Math and 5th grade math? Like, is there some kind of gap that I should be aware of that maybe we should get her some outside help to cover?
There may be gaps, and that is where we are working with the Zern and also Dreambox. And Dreambox is the district supported program, and Zern is the program that I am utilizing. And those kiddos, 5th grade has not gotten on it yet, but they will be getting on Zern next week. And that's when we'll be looking at those gaps for their 5th grade in there. So we will be hitting it. If
Okay.
you're seeing, also, if you are seeing something that a specific thing right now, they're doing geometry. And so if you're seeing that they're struggling, that's why we'll visit it at the end of this quarter to make sure it is the right placement.
Okay, great. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Other questions?
I have a question.
Yes, hi.
Hi, Ms. McKinley. My question is for the SING model and the Parent Institute events, are there any scholarships or help with cost for those events for families that can't afford but want to attend?
As of now, I don't know of any, but I will definitely look into that to see, because yes, I know everything is costing here, and that can be of a bear. So I will definitely look into that and maybe give you the information and you can put it out for, like, through PTSA.
Yes.
If that works.
Yes, thank you. And I guess on that note, with social media, is there a program, well, I guess a group with the district for support with other parents of gifted students and other campuses or district-wide?
We haven't had one yet. This is actually the first one, and Norterra reached out and
Okay,
said, hey, can you share this with your parents and they can come on over to ours. So this is like the first time that we're doing it, because to be honest with you, we've tried it a couple of years and we haven't gotten enough parents to participate.
okay,
And because it does cost money to do it and to get the books and things like that, if there isn't a specific amount of participation, then they cancel the session. So perhaps, like I said, I'm a certified facilitator for it.
Mhm.
So if we find that there is a need and a want for it here at Mountain Shadows, that's something that we could possibly look into doing in maybe the spring.
Okay,
So I can definitely, if you know, my parents that are here right now, if you're interested and maybe it doesn't fit for you, this time schedule that's upcoming September through November, email me, let me know you are interested and we can see about getting something going for us here. So
okay.
that's definitely we can work.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Any other questions? Again, if you're not comfortable and you do have a question, just email me. I'm fine with that. But I mean, so far with us, this is my second year here and I am enjoying the family, the families here at Mountain Shadows, and just getting used to the students. And again, if you, the parents, can encourage them and just let them know, because you know your babies, they have those breakdowns and things when things aren't going right. Just say, hey, you're not there yet. We're going to get there though. So that's what I'm working on. And if we can just work hand in hand on that, then we'll have a great successful time and we're going to see them bump up. Because a lot of times with our gifted kiddos, they don't go as far as they can. They want to pull back, you know, say, oh, this is too hard. And we want to challenge them. We want them to go to the next level. All right. Anything else? We are making it short and sweet. Well, I do appreciate your time. And so if there isn't anything else, then I will end it here. And again, thank you all. And I look forward to working with you. And I love your kiddos and we're just going to keep moving forward. So thank you all and have a great evening.
Thank you very much, Ms. McKinley.
Thank you.